channel, you'll see that I am on my way to work as I'm in the car. So, I've been ill recently, so some of the changes haven't happened yet, or not in place yet for the change, which is end of this month. So this video is extra. So you'll be quite lucky at the end of this month because you're going to have quite a few videos hitting you, because one video never got moved, so it's still there, still waiting to be released. Same day as everything else. So why and what have we changed? Well, this is after much conversation with Oliver, and getting videos ready is quite stressful in a way, because I am a perfectionist in the way I want everything to be, you know, perfect. And I want everything to look good, and sometimes when you film something it's not right, you want to go do it again, but you can't do it again. So trying to do one every 2 days was too much. Although we were managing it, it was quite a lot of work. So we swapped that out then to one every 4 days. Noticed a bit of change in the numbers, but not too much that would say, you know, would notice. Then Oliver did the poll, and we have an idea of what you want to see. But unfortunately, what you want to see and what appears to be popular is completely different. So like the following Mancbuses on Boxing Day, that has been hugely popular. And yet, he didn't really say that he wanted them types of videos, which is a bit of an odd one in a way. I don't know, just because it's Boxing Day in it, or I'm not too sure. But we got a few, you will have had a few point of view ones at some point, and we'll see how they go. But point of view can be quite difficult to do unless we mount it on the cab door, and then in our new way where you're on the left shoulder to us, so you get to see a bit more of the surrounding area. And we are working, or I'm going to start working my way through all the routes again, doing it in that, on that side and in that style, as well as the style with the road names and the landmarks and all that. Oliver suggested recycling some of the older content into the new format, but I don't really want to do that, because we've got I've got most of my filming's now in 4K or 1080p, and some of that isn't in even 720p, it's HD, and it's not the best. So I don't really want to do that, and a lot of the routes change very quickly over time. So I'm going to try and start planning what routes I'm on each day, and look at what I can get recorded and what I can do to make it better. What we are going to do is, if we do a route video, we are going to release both halves in the same day. So you'll get one in the morning, one in the afternoon. This just to spread the load out ever so slightly there. But that is what we intend to do. The big change though with the releasing that we've done is now we're down to every Monday and Thursday. Now the reason we've actually chose, rather than every 4 days, instead what we've done is we've chose days that are days so that easy to remember, so you can go, oh yes, Mancbuses post on a Monday. I must watch Mancbuses' video today, or I must watch it on a Thursday, or you know. Obviously this doesn't affect the patrons whatsoever, because I'll still produce videos at a humongous rate, and the next batch are just waiting now to be produced and edited together. The patrons will get them for the next month after. They already have all next month's videos. So they are now a month ahead of anyone else. Yeah, but just choosing 2 days makes it a lot easier. Really does. Makes it a lot easier for us as well when we can actually work at doing them. Because when we look in the back end, because we have to use TubeBuddy to do the videos, we don't know when they're actually being done. There's only me that knows. I think Oliver can check, but only on the laptop. He doesn't also get on his phone. Yeah, it makes it a bit easier for us because we know when we're doing it. So Monday and Thursday gives it roughly the right amount of gap between both. One's a 4-day gap, one's a 5-day gap because of how the week lies. There's 7 days in a week. Now, the other thing that we've done, but we've not advertised, is I am going to try on a Sunday to do some sort of live stream of some description. But this being ill has sort of gone to pot at the moment, and I've not really planned any of that out at the moment. So, yeah, the live streaming, not sure on that one at the moment, but that's our plan. And when we do, we'll put it in the posts. That's when we're going to be doing it. I've got so as well as that, the blog site is, we have wondered whether to get rid of it or not, but at the same time we can put a lot more information on there that people want to read, and you know, bits like that. We can follow the B10 a bit more on it. Other options that are available to us is we could start a Facebook page for it, Instagram and all that bollocks, but again that takes a lot more work. But on saying that, if I got Instagram, how many of you would want to follow it? You know, if I did pictures of everyday life as a bus driver, how many of you would actually follow it, and would you find it useful and helpful and all that? I'm not too sure. It's something I've never really dug into. Can I have a lift on your bus, mate? Yes, there's a lot of traffic today. Man City are playing at home, so we're stuck in traffic. Let the bus in and straddle the line. Yes, so we have got a few changes coming, and we are hoping that they are going to be the best. Obviously we don't know until we try. We're trying different methods to boost the channel in a way and boost our views. Because I'd like to get, I mean, for some reason some of the videos have got stupidly high views, and others of them have got none in comparison. Like, we've got my very first, no it's not, it's my second point of view video I think going to Oldham. That's up at like 8,000 views and nothing else is up there. And it's like, why is that so high and everything else is so low? So it's just one of them in a way. Is we just want to broaden the views, and obviously it just, the more views we get, the more income we make. The more views we get, the better it makes us feel, and more motivation it gives us to carry on producing more and more content. But the bigger difference with the releasing dates is that we don't have to produce as much content for the channel, meaning we can take a bit more time in it basically. We don't have to rush it. But I think putting the two videos together is the better part of it, especially when it's a group video. In Manchester, we don't tend to get, I was discussing this morning with Johnny over Facebook. We don't tend to get in Manchester much time, like the Yorkshire bus driver and all that, get time to record extra bits, you know, whilst they're on the layovers, and Anton manages it and all that. But in Manchester we don't really get layover time, or if, depending where you are, it's recovery time, or depends what you call it, because the time was originally recovery time, because it was to recover your service. So if you was 9 minutes late, and you had 10 minutes recovery time, you had a minute spare, so it made sure that next service left on time. Now it's classed as a layover time, which it is. It's just a layover between one service starting and one service finishing. But he's going for it, this driver. So it's still a recovery time, but in Manchester we don't get much of it. Manchester, you're lucky to get 10 minutes. They always give you 5 minutes for stand time, where you must be on stand and boarding. But as you can see by that first part, it can then get quite tricky, because then you've got 10 minutes layover time, but then you're 3 minutes late getting into the gardens, and leaves you with 2 minutes. By the time everyone's off your bus, you've offloaded, you've changed your ticket machine, you're loading back up again. So you then have no time. So that's why we don't do as many vlog videos, is because it is difficult to do them. We don't get that much layover time, so the time quickly disappears. Like there's a 38, right? It looks like you've got loads of time. They give you 15 minutes at the terminus. It looks great right until the time you drive it, because it's a school time. So by the time you get to the terminus, you're 13 minutes down, and then by the time you've been down to the terminus, which they've still not factored in yet, you're 14 minutes late, and then you're due out again. And they don't put that much time now on the 38. They used to, but not anymore. They've rejigged it. Oh, I hate football. So, where's the power button? So, unfortunately, vlogs come difficult, come hard, and I can do it after work, I can just go jump on a bus after work and do it, but most of the time once you finish you just want to go home. But I think for some of it I will. I mean, I've got my own B10 as well, so a lot of it I will do on there now, because I can do that at my own leisure, and I've still got a way of explaining everything on there. Yeah, coming up in the next month, because this will go out, we've got, if I can remember, oh that's a nice Ford truck. If I can remember, we've got a wicked day trip out we had with Connor, which was just a run out with the bus. After 2 months of standing still, we took it out, and boy did she perform. It was brilliant. Right over Snake Pass. We had a few issues which I didn't film, and I actually regret not filming it, or not even, you wouldn't have been able to hear as it was that windy, but not actually showing the issue that issues we were having, and you know, that would have been great. I do think I've got one of their videos to take down, edit and put back up, but I'm going to check on that. Yeah, some of the issues we faced were absolutely ridiculous, and I wish I'd filmed them. Fortunately I didn't, and yes, I'm kicking myself in the teeth for that. What are them trousers? Yeah, I'm kicking myself in the teeth over that, because that was just, it was one of them moments where you get in after the day and you're like, I didn't record that, damn. But there's a new intro which has been filmed. It's not the best, but it does look good. I don't know if I'm just going to use it for the B10s. I've been using it for everything, I think, in that area, but we'll see. What else is coming up? End of the month we've got, or is it the start? We've got some work in the B10 where we change all the interior lights. Sounds dope, but we do actually retrofit them. So I'll find out how we did that in that month as well. I've got, what else have I got in that month? I've got some ticket machine stuff in that month, which the ticket machines have changed again. So I am going to put it in the description down below as for that video as well. But now on a night service you don't have to put the number followed by the end. It picks up automatically that any service after, I don't know what time it is, triggers it as a night service, and it puts the fare as the standard £2.50. So that's changed on that. Trying to really think now what I've got coming up. I can't think. I know I've got a few driving videos. Oh, I've got, no, that's not been done yet. So I've got a Metrolink replacement. No, I can't remember. But there's some cracking stuff coming up. Traffic's not that bad, good for that. It is Man City, innit? So yeah, one person crowd. So yes, we've got some cracking stuff coming up, and you know, it'd be a shame for you to miss out on any of it. Really, it would. Really bugging me now what I've got coming up. But I know I've got quite a lot for the next month as well already. Obviously, I've got a few test stuff coming up for that month as well, which patrons will obviously see. I don't know how they're going to work, or how they're going to work when I've got a busy bus, but we'll see. found a way where the mics work every time with the GoPros, so I can do it, but unfortunately I'm going to have to go for about 6 million AA batteries, so I'm going to have to get some rechargeables for them. I'll find a way of doing a battery pack for them. But yes, it's all good and fun and games. And we will be doing some more engineering videos on the V10. I know some people really like the Chris one. Even though it wasn't a full glimpse at the full work that was done on the vehicle for that dome, because a lot of it was done. He did the same as what I did with the LED light, with the LEDs for the interiors. We did one side first, experimented, and then from the experimentation, so we know knowing what we're coming across and what we're gonna need and what we're likely to face, makes it a bit easier when we then create the video, because we know what we're coming up against, or what possible difficulties we might have, stuff like that. Which obviously is an advantage. So, what he is going to be doing the other set of the roof dome as soon as the weather stays dry for a few days. Because what we do need to do at the same time as the roof dome is the entire roof seal needs redoing now, because of the snake took it. The wind took the seal off the roof. It's still on the roof, but it's flapping in the breeze. So yeah, that happened. But yeah, he's going to do all of that, explain what materials we've used, where you can get them from, the rough price of them, and that'll hopefully help some of you other enthusiasts that have either got buses with the same issues or thinking of getting a bus that might have the same issue. And the roof will be 100% leak proof when he finishes, because the new dome definitely is. And all I can say is I hope it doesn't need to come off anytime soon, because if it does, it is going to be quite destructive to get it off, because it is firmly on there. As you see, he firmly put that on the roof. The other dome isn't held in the same way, still got his rubber gasket, where he made a rubber gasket for it out of the same silicone gel thing. So yeah, that was all good. Yeah, he is going to do the one, he is going to do a full how-to on him. We're in winter now, so it is extremely cold out. I've not even been to the bus, and I'm normally always at the bus, and I know being ill's had stuff to do with it, but yeah, I've not even been there. I've only got the number plates, dude. I haven't been. Yeah, I ain't going. It's cold. But I've got the number plates. I've got all the bits I now need for the number plates, so they'll be done. You'll obviously have a video on them. But it's the only disadvantage of doing the videos so far apart is that sometimes you may have to swap and change stuff to make variant stuff happen. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm nearly at work. I am an hour. No, I'm not. I am 50 minutes early for work. Now, some of you may, why are you 50 minutes early for work? Because football's on, and you never know what the traffic's going to be like. So I set off in plenty of time to make sure we're going to get past that traffic. Because it's kick off at 3 o'clock. I start at 10 past 3. It's 20 past 3. But anyway, on that note, obviously, don't forget to subscribe, press the bell icon. I'm going to slow down to go for that speed camera. I've just realised my speed. Don't forget to press the bell icon make sure you don't miss out on anything. And then don't forget about the other bus drivers that are on YouTube as well. Don't forget you got the blog at Mancbuses.com, where we do try and put more and more information about it. You'll find more links on there because it's easier to do with the V10. Anything you want to know about the V10, we are working at putting it all there and getting it all organised. Don't forget you got Double Deck Anton, big channel down in London. You've got the two Seans, the Flat Cat driver and some others. Bus driver Johnny is the other big one in Manchester. He's just started doing his driving videos and stuff like that, so don't forget he's out there now as well, driving different buses than I do. First have a massive range of fleet, so he's driving flipping Optaids and God knows what else, Geminis, and well, I only get the Enviros. So if you want to see different buses, then definitely go to his channel and have a look at that. But for now, I'm going to sign off and go and see if I can get moved up. Moved up by the sense of, if you're going early and there's someone that's ducked, you can maybe move up your duty if it fits with my all-nighter, so I get a bit of a longer break. Anyway, thanks for watching. See, like, comment and subscribe, and we shall see you next time. See you out on the road. Don't forget to say hi.